Exciting Doctor Who news. About an hour ago, at the time of recording, the BBC posted an image to the BBC Doctor Who Twitter account and Facebook account, and probably some other accounts they've got. Yes, it was this image. Yep, that's the one, that image right there. So I obviously wanted to do a quick reaction video to that. Because I wanted to do it fairly quickly, I'm doing this at work. I'm just using my phone and I don't have my external microphone, so if the sound quality isn't that great, I do apologise, but I wanted to edit this on the train home. So what have we got? Well, we've got the Doctor standing on some kind of cliff edge with the TARDIS in the background. She's wearing a long cream coloured coat with it looks like a bit of a hoodie on it, some long shorts worn high at the waist with some suspenders, some Doc Martin style boots, and a t-shirt which I think the pattern on it across the chest is very reminiscent of the Fourth Doctor's scarf. I don't know if anybody's had a chance to compare. Are they the exact same pattern? Maybe. Are the colours in the same order? Maybe I could find a picture and put them next to each other. I don't know, because I don't have the comparison here. But certainly it's very similar. It's got to be to evoke that kind of memory. And I think there are quite a few callbacks in this this outfit here. You know, Matt Smith wore Doc Martens, so you've got that. You've got the kind of long trench coat type look that David Tennant had. Some of the older Doctors wore suspenders. Did I say suspenders? I didn't mean suspenders, did I? Do I mean suspenders? They're suspenders, right? Oh God. Or are suspenders the things that people put on leggings? Oh no, I'm confused. Braces. They're braces. They're not suspenders. She's not wearing suspenders. Oh dear. Did I say suspenders earlier on in the video as well? Maybe I should start this whole thing again. She's wearing braces. Braces. Some of the older Doctors wore braces as well. I think Patrick Troughton, second Doctor, did. I think maybe even the first Doctor did sometimes, but I think it's definitely a Patrick Troughton second Doctor thing. So there's quite a few callbacks there. No suspenders in sight. We've also got the TARDIS in the background, which looks a bit different to more recently. It's got a bit more of a dirty look to it. The windows are different colours, and the signage on it is black and not white. So that's what it is. What do I think about it? My initial reaction was one of like, really? I don't know, it didn't really work for me. I tried to break it down to what I liked and what I didn't like. I really like the coat. I think it's a great coat. I think I like it more than David Tennant's long coat, in fact. And I love the fact that it looks like it's got a hoodie. So you got that kind of hooded effect that we had of her that she could utilise, like we had in the reveal video. I like the t-shirt, and especially the reference back to the Fourth Doctor with it. I like the boots. I mean, I'm okay about the boots, they're fine. I think my problem with it is the trousers, and particularly the way they're worn. I've never really liked trousers that are worn up on the waist. I've worn all my trousers sort of more on my hips, I suppose, and that's just a personal preference. I just think it looks a bit funny when their trousers are up, you know, up too high, and I think that's probably exemplified by the gap between the bottom of her trousers and her boots. Look, it's a very quirky look, and certainly the Doctor should be quirky. I'm not sure about those trousers and the braces. But I suppose you actually have to wear trousers that high when you're wearing braces. They kind of naturally pull them up. I've had to wear braces for a few plays, and that's naturally pulled them up. And usually they would just be long enough so that you could put a thing. I don't know, it's a personal bugbear, but I mean, I don't want to judge it too harshly. I'd like to see it in action before I, you know, come to any firm conclusions. But hey, we're just reacting to the image here, and I'm not 100% sold on it yet. Now, the TARDIS is a completely another matter. I really like the TARDIS. I like the fact that it's a bit dirtier. I didn't like it when they made it very bright blue in more recent years. I like the kind of worn out look to a battered TARDIS, a bit dirty, a bit more of a subdued blue to it, a bit more of a darker blue to it. I like that. I'm glad that they've gone with that. I also like the window changes. I never really liked the blacked out windows where they had 3 of the 6 blacked out. Never really liked that, and so I'm pleased about that. In terms of the black signage instead of the white sign, I'm fine with that. I don't really have a preference on that one, so that's good. And the whole size and shape of it, although it's obviously a bit hard to tell with the size from this distance, I think it looks pretty much the same, so that's good. Yeah, I'm pleased with the TARDIS. Had a quick look on Twitter at some of the reactions of the costume, and there's been a mixed reaction. Some people don't like it, some people have reservations like I do, although I'm not completely against it, just not sold on it just yet. I saw one person comparing it to Mork from Mork and Mindy and what he wears. I don't know if anybody remembers that show. I think it was from the 70s, starring Robin Williams. I can see what they mean. I also saw some people mentioning that her costume kind of would fit very well with the 80s Doctors. Kind of costumes that Peter Davidson had, that Colin Baker had, and that Sylvester McCoy had. This kind of feels like that kind of quirky, the kind of quirky they went for with the Doctor's costume in the 80s. In the 60s they were very sort of like old-fashioned, subdued-y, Edwardian-y. In the 70s they got a bit more quirky, but very period quirkiness, like it was all one thing. In the 80s they went very mix and match, and I think that's what they're doing here as well, which fine. I personally like more of a coordinated thing, but hey, I've probably rambled on about this for too long now. Did I have any other thoughts? Not really. It kind of feels like they're going for a bit of a hipster vibe. That's fine, sure, whatever. Yeah, overall I'm not 100% sold on it, but I don't want to judge anything too harshly before I've seen it in action. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. I will be doing more Doctor Who videos, of course, in the future. I wanted to just get this one done. It's quick. I say quick, it's already been recording 10 minutes, so we'll see if I can edit it down. Thanks for watching anyway. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that kind of jazz. I do more videos on Doctor Who and all other things that I like that are pop culture-y. So hit that like and subscribe button for more, I guess. Thanks. Bye.